Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen. We are into the third season and we've got one task today, and that is to qualify for the next round of the Champions League qualifying phase. We don't even qualify for the actual Champions League, we qualify for another match. Anyway, we have got AA Gent in the Champions League qualifiers. We've already played them once. I'll go through the first two fixtures results, those words. So as I mentioned, we did lose the first match away against AA Gent 1-0. Brandley Kuvas with the goal for them. We have made a whole load of signings. There's a couple you'll probably be able to spot on the list there. We then went on into the Eredivisie where we ended up beating ADO Den Haag 2-0. Lars Veldwijk and Julien Green, who's still here with the goals. Now, I'm going to go through our signings. I'm doing this in a really weird order, and I don't really know why. First up, let's go through some of the players that have been released. The main one there, right at the very top, Joel Donald. He has left. The goal machine has gone. Currently, he doesn't have a club at the moment. I did try and re-sign him. He doesn't want to join. So yeah, Joel Donald has gone. He's moved on to, I was going to say bigger and better things. It's not bigger and better things. He's moved on to unemployment. Another player to leave is Samir Memisevic. He has gone to Bielefeld on a free transfer. We just released him. Bielefeld have picked him up. Probably not a bad signing for them. Other players that have left the club. Gregor Breinberg is the first one to leave. He has gone to PEC Zwolle, also in the Eredivisie. We've got 350k for him. Not a lot of money, considering we spent about £1 million on him in the first season, but he wasn't going to get any games this year. And another player to leave is Mike Tawirik. He's gone off to England. He's gone and signed for Hull. We're getting a huge amount of money for him, actually. I think it's going to go, so it's 1.8 million, and it goes up to 2.2. It's not a huge amount of money, but better than we thought. Some other players have gone out on loan as well. Tom van der Looy gone to FC Emmen. Amir Absalem has gone to Beerschot Wildridge in, I think, Belgium, maybe. Kolbein Berger Finneson has gone to Waasland Beveren, also in Belgium, I think. And Sekou Karamoko has gone to Roda JC, so he's going to hopefully get quite a lot of football this year. Players that have joined the club then. A player who is very familiar to us after last season, Julien Green, the 24-year-old American. He has joined permanently on a free transfer. He's getting paid probably too much money, really, for someone who's only a 3-star ability, but we've got him on a free. Another player to join on a free transfer is Argentine's central defender Nicolas Friari. I really need to learn how to say some of these names. He's joined formerly of Torque in Argentina. I want to say Argentina, I assume Argentina. He was a loan at PEC Zwolle for 2 years. The third and final free transfer of the transfer window, Agim Ibrahimi has joined, the 30-year-old Macedonian attacking midfielder. He's mainly a left winger, but he can also play on the right-hand side and a little bit up front if we really need him to. He's joined on a free transfer from Domžale, who are Slovenian, apparently. I didn't even know that. A couple of youth prospects have also joined, and when I say prospects, I mean they're probably going to get some games. First up is 18-year-old Egyptian striker Mohamed Al-Khani. He's joined from El Gouna in probably Egypt. Not a lot of money, it's about 12k I think we've paid for him in total. And 18-year-old Ecuadorian left winger David Aguinaga has joined from Manta, also in Ecuador. He's going to cost a total of 100k. And if you look at his ability, he's got potentially 5-star ability. So I'm really looking forward to giving this player some games. So in terms of proper transfers of people who have joined and left, we've spent 110k and made £2.1 million. So there's a lot of money, in theory, left in the bank. Problem is, we've spent a lot on wages. So yeah, transfer budget is now 0. Wage budget, we are committed to spend 218,446 out of 219,038. So yeah, we've kind of spent all of our budget already. Another thing to mention, Christian Friedeck has extended his loan spell from Chelsea, so we've got him for another year. Right, now all of the transfers and the previous fixtures are out of the way in a really weird order. We have to go and play AA Gent in the European Champions Cup best place third qualifying phase second leg. We are 1-0 down. Let's see. We just need a goal. One goal will do it. Now, I'm not sure who we'd actually get to play. If we go through against Gent, I'm wondering whether do we get to play a team from the Champions third qualifying phase second leg, or do we just get drawn against someone random? Because in the Champions group, just above us there on the right-hand side, there's some probably easier sides, like a Partizan or a Sheriff or a Slovan Bratislava. I'd say are probably easier than a Spartak Moscow, a Sporting, a Galatasaray or a Shakhtar. Anyway, we need to get past Gent first. They are in decent form. They've played 4 games. How have they played 4 games already? We're only 2 games in. The starting lineup we're going to go for then for our second ever Champions League game. It's not really proper Champions League, but I'm claiming that it is, because if we go out at this stage, it's going to be quite embarrassing. In goal is Sergio Pat. Back 4, Falaise Sacco is going to be the right back today. Toivio and Freire. Van Knife is also going to be the left-sided defender. Frydek and Tronson in the middle. Julien Green and Frank Dogbolt are the 2 wingers. Veldwijk and Tom van Weert are the 2 strikers. On the bench, we do have new signing Ibrahimi, there's no H in it, it's Ibrahimi. James Taylor, the Scottish striker as well, is also on the bench. I've gotten some players on trials, ignore them. Alkani, not registered, because I couldn't register enough players to get him in the squad, basically. I'm hoping they don't come out and attack us, because if they come out and attack us, we might actually kind of go basically 2-0 down early on, and because it's going to be an away goal for them, it's going to make it very difficult for us to actually win this tie. 10 minutes into the game so far, and Gent have had 2 yellow cards, and we've had 0 highlights, although we are getting some shots away. 25 minutes in, we are dominating in terms of match stats, but we are getting absolutely 0 highlights. I'm starting to wonder, have I accidentally turned them off? No, I haven't. We have a highlight now. Sacco to Frank Dogbolt. Takes it down the right-hand side. Sacco's there with him if he needs him. Finds Frydek in the middle. Plays it across. Veldwijk. Cross to Julien Green. Julien Green to put it in the back of the net. I nearly lost my voice then. I don't know why. We're 1 apiece. That's good. Let's calm down. I mean, for some reason, I'm expecting us to be winning this one comfortably. So us going 1-0 up, I'm not kind of getting all excited. It's only Gent. And judging by the match stats, we are much better than them at the moment. We could really do with the second goal, because at the moment, we're going to extra time. 43 minutes. Highlight 4, well, possibly Gent. Mitrovic in his own penalty area. Gigot. Back to the keeper. First time kick upfield. Kubo's not going to get there. Toivio does. Tronson. Frydek. Frydek and Tronson are a very good central midfield partnership. Dogbolt controls it. Crossed in. Van Weert's there. Doesn't win the header. Tronson doesn't get it either. Silla. Kubo. Only Gent player in their half at the moment. Runs forward. Gets round Toivio. Toivio has made a mistake. Girotto. Sacco's going to get it clear. That's not the highlight, is it? Mitrovic gets the ball on the halfway line. Desmet to Silla. Girotto. That man's name is not a chance. Kubo has a go. It's just over the bar. What is that man's name? There's like... What? Chakvetadze? Chakvetadze, sure. We are going in at half-time. 1-0 to the good. Frank Dogbolt is not doing so well. Team talk wasn't exactly spectacular. Doggy Bowl, get off the pitch. You're on a 6.4. We're going to stick Dino Hotic on the right-hand side. Let's go into the second half. Hopefully Hotic can actually do something from the wing. First highlight of the second half. Sacco gets the ball. Ball out to Dino Hotic. Hotic in the middle to Frydek. Edge of the area. Takes a touch. Finds Veldwijk. Veldwijk's rattled the crossbar and it's cleared. It's going to be a corner. Tronson takes it. Dino Hotic. Edge of the area. What's he going to do? Takes a few touches. Plays it out to Tom van Weert. Crossed in. Van Weert's not a great cross. And Kalinic gets the save. We do need another goal because soon... I'm thinking Gent are going to start piling on the pressure. Jorn van Knife on the 55th minute. Frydek. Tronson. Tronson's got 2 players in front of him. Frydek gets the ball. I'm keeping an eye on the 2 strikers, wanting them to make a run. Veldwijk. Frydek gets it back. Where are you going to go with it? Van Weert. Tronson. Tronson runs forward. Plays out to the fullback Van Knife. Van Knife crossed in. Van Weert's there. It's cleared. Hotic gets it back. What's happened? We've scored. Dino Hotic with the goal. Tom van Weert gets an assist somehow. It kind of took a lot of deflections. We are 2-1 up, and we are potentially going through to the next qualifying round of the Champions League. I want to keep our foot on the gas. We've had 16 shots, 8 on target to their 6-1 or 7-1, 8-2. Stop having shots. 9-2. Another goal, and that'll be the nail in the coffin. Or they can score from this corner. Nuri takes it. At the back, Mitrovic gets it. Tronson gets it clear. Gigot is going to pick it up on the halfway line. What is he going to do with it? Kuvas. Forward to Chakvetadze. Nuri out to Silla. Silla in the area. It's cleared. Well, it wasn't cleared. It just kind of hit the back of Sacco. Desmet doesn't do anything with it. That's not a highlight. Kouas with a free kick. I want to do a sub. De Smet's not going to get there. Toivio gets it clear. Franco, close it down. He doesn't close it down. De Smet, edge of the area. De Smet, Franco, Marlon. Franco's had a go. Pat makes a save. I thought it was De Smet for some reason. I don't think that's the highlight. Sergio Pat clears it upfield. Veldwijk doesn't win the header. Kouas. Kubo. To Chekvatadze. Kubo again. Close him down. Franco's in the area and Franco's put it in the bottom corner and now we are going out. All it took was one goal. And Franco, that man's name. Oh dear. Van Veert is coming off. James Taylor is going to come on. I can't really do a huge amount. We just need to get a goal. Demand more. There's 20 minutes left. A goal. We just one goal. At the moment we are going out on away goals because I assume they're a thing. 10 minutes left to play. We're going to have to go attacking. I'm going to have to just demand more. There's 7 minutes left to play. Nothing's happening. We've had 20 shots. We've had 20 shots to their 11. We're going to go out. We're actually going to go out. I've turned on shoot on sight. I don't know whether that's going to make any difference. We have a highlight in the 88th minute. Sergio Pat with a free kick. Dino Hotic is hopefully going to get there. Yes, he does. Plays it across to Friari. Jol van Knife. Julien Green. Julien Green's ball over the top. Veldwijk's there. Veldwijk, can he cross it in? James Taylor's at the back. De Smet gets it first. Christensen clears the ball. Franco's not going to get there. Sacco does. Frydek to Dino Hotic. Hotic across. Jol van Knife. That is a great ball. Crossed in. Mitrovic doesn't clear it. Taylor. Hotic again over the bar. Dino could have scored. We are actually going to go out. I mean, I'm not... Julien Green's gone and got himself injured as well. I feel like I should be more concerned. Ibrahimi's coming on, but I don't think we're ready for the Champions League. 96.5 minutes on the clock. This is going to be the final highlight of the game, isn't it? Christensen, Kouas, going to get cleared by Van Knife. Veldwijk, come on, keep running. Keep running, Veldwijk. Taylor's not going to get there. Mitrovic does. Rosted across to Chekvatadze. Mitrovic, they're passing it around. We're in the 97th minute. It is all over. And it looks like AA Gent are going to go through on away goals. It's kind of disappointing because we were the much better side. I think what's more annoying, not the fact that we went out, the fact that it was on away goals. It was the fact that we went out because we couldn't keep a clean sheet. All we needed to do was not concede a goal, and instead we've been knocked out. Do we go into the Europa League? I don't think we do. And Julien Green's out for 3 to 4 weeks. But we get 374k. Was that it? Welcome back. So, I think we are actually in the Europa League. I don't know whether we still have to go through another qualifying round or whether we're straight into the group stages. But if I look at club, it says Euro Cup. So I think we are still technically in Europe for this season. Let's put the disappointment of the Champions League qualifying to the back of our mind and let's focus on the league where we have FC Utrecht in the league. We're both sat on 3 points. We are in 4th because we won 2-0. They are in 6th because they won 1-0. The starting lineup we are going to go for then, we've dropped back to a normal 4-4-2. So basically, I have two formations now. We have a 4-4-2 and we have a 4-2-2-2. 4-2-4 apparently. So this is my home formation. This is my away formation. I'm trying desperately to not have a terrible away form this season like I did last year. The starting lineup is Sergio Pat in goal, Constant Nabiu, Toivio, Friere, and Warmadam as the back four. Ibrahimi, Frydek, Tronsen and Dogbol in the midfield, and Veldwijk and Van Veert are the two strikers. I think I probably need to change Nicolas Friere's name, because I don't think that's how it's pronounced. I haven't done it yet. I've decided I'm going to risk it for another game. Utrecht playing a 4-2-3-1, very attacking formation. I can't remember how well we did against them last season. I'm assuming we probably beat them at home and lost away. My objectives for this season with FC Groningen. Obviously, I wanted to get into the Champions League. That's kind of already gone wrong. I do want to do well in the Europa League if we are indeed in the Europa League. Hold on, highlight is going on, we're 1-0 down. I'm just going to keep talking and pretend that never happened. I want to do well in the Europa League. I want to win either the league or the cup. That's my goal. I think it's very lofty ambitions, and we're 1-0 down to Utrecht, but I think we can do it. My away formation so far isn't working very well, is it? It's taken 6 minutes, and Abbas has scored a goal, and we've had no shots. 25 minutes in, and the only highlight we've had has been that one goal, and something needs to change. I don't really know what. Stop telling me what I need to be good at defensively and try telling me what I need to do better attacking-wise. We're going to make it to half-time at this rate, at 1-0 down, with just the one shot, and we have not been playing very well at all. Let's change it from structured to fluid. Maybe that's the problem. Half-time then, it is 1-0. We are doing awful. What was the team talk? Disappointing. Good. Let's go tactics. You know what? Screw it. Just do that. Just go with that. Play the second half on the attacking formation. It seems to work. Ratings-wise, we are doing so bad. Warmerdam, Tronson, Dogbowl, Ibrimi, Veldwijk, all on really quite bad ratings. And we've had another shot, but still nothing on target. Corner for Utrecht, second highlight of the game. Gortler with an effort just over the bar. That's probably the whole highlight. 60 minutes in, Veldwijk is going to come off. Alkani is going to come on. I mean, no, he's not. He's really not. I mean, Alkani should... You know what? Yes, he's coming on. Right, we're going to do that. Alkani is going to come on. Tronson's not having a very good game either. Bakuna is going to come on. Ibrahimi is going to come off as well for David Aguinaga, who is actually a winger on support. There we go. I've just done all my subs on 61 minutes, so if this doesn't work, I'm screwed. 65 minutes, Sergio Pat with a free kick over the halfway line to nobody. Intercepted by Bakuna, kind of. Janssen. Janssen's ball forward to Soroka. Soroka to Van der Streek. Across to Gortler. Gortler's in the area. He's got no options at the moment. Nabu gets it clear. Van Veert keeps it in play. Alkani is making a run. Van Veert keeps the ball forward to Aguinaga. Can he cross it in? Does eventually cross it in. Janssen fists it clear. Dogbowl on the volley, and Frank Dogbowl's just scored a worldie. Frank Dogbowl has just scored an absolute worldie. That is probably going to be goal of the month if there's such a thing in Holland. I assume there is. So the new signing, Aguinaga, takes it out onto the wing, crossed in, fisted clear by Jensen, on the volley outside the area. Frank Dogbowl makes it one apiece. That is a great finish. 15 minutes left to play. Utrecht have done all of their substitutions, and we have a highlight. Jensen with the goal kick over the halfway line. Labiad's going to try and win the header, doesn't manage it. Bikel in the centre circle, across to Abbas, the goal scorer. Where is he going to go? Apart from getting tackled by Nabu, Alkani. Alkani needs a runner. Frank Dogbowl's there. Frank Dogbowl, ball forward to Bakuna. Plenty of players in the box. Crossed in. It's an own goal. Troupe with an own goal. We have pulled this one back. Giovanni Troupe. That was unlucky. I think we probably would have put it in anyway if he didn't touch it. But it is 2-1 now to FC Groningen. 10 minutes left to play. I'm going to tell the team. I'm going to tell them to concentrate. And we're going to go to a defensive mentality. That's probably a terrible idea because we're still playing two wingers. 3 minutes of injury time, and we are going through it fairly quickly. We've got 45 seconds left to play. Alkani's going to hopefully get on the end of it. He does. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. It has to be 3. Mohamed Alkani makes it 3 in the 93rd minute. We have got 3 points in the bag, and we remain undefeated in the league. 93.5 minutes, and there it is. It's full time. That is a good victory after being 1-0 down after 6 minutes. I'll take that. Thank you. That's superb team talk, Henry Cruzen. That result then does put us top of the table for now, at the very least. Feyenoord are the only team that can catch us up, but we are 2 games into the season, so I imagine, even if they do, it won't make too much difference. At some point in the very near future, I will have a Europa League tie. I have no idea. I say tie, draw something. I don't know when it's going to be. So, is there a way of finding out? So, it looks like on the 22nd and 29th of August, we have the 4th qualifying rounds. And then after that, we'll probably get thrown into a draw. So if I go club, I am in the Euro Cup. And I assume it does mean... am I on the seedings list now? Do I turn up on the seedings? Fine order there. Am I on the seedings? I feel like I probably won't be because I'm not technically in the competition just yet. If I am, I'm definitely not going to be this low down, am I? Anyway, next episode, what we're going to probably do... So around... it's going to be soon, actually, isn't it? It's probably going to be before we even get to the Vitesse game. So maybe we do Feyenoord PSV as a placeholder. It might be the Europa League tie. I'm not sure. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen, despite the fact that we won both of our games. Unfortunately, we are already out of the Champions League. There's always next year. If you did enjoy this episode, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.